right now. One specific prompt technique is everywhere. It's being copied, reposted, and reshared across Twitter threads, YouTube tutorials, Reddit comments, and Discord servers. And if you've seen phrases like this, unlocks God mode ChatGPT. This makes AI think like a genius. Or never write prompts the same way again. This is exactly the technique they're referring to. But here's the uncomfortable truth that almost no one is explaining clearly. The technique sometimes works, but not for the reasons people think. And most people using it are accidentally sabotaging their results without realizing it. Which is why today we are going to slow this trend down, dissect what's actually happening, and show you how to use the underlying mechanism intentionally, instead of blindly copying viral text. The trend usually shows up as some variation of think, step-by-step reason deeply. Take your time and analyze or act like an expert and explain your reasoning. And on the surface, this feels powerful because when you compare the output to a basic prompt, the response often looks longer, more confident, and more structured, so people assume the magic is in those words, but that assumption is where things go wrong because large language models don't. They suddenly become smarter when you flatter them or tell them to think harder. They respond better when you constrain how they generate language. The real improvement comes from structure, not instruction tone. And the viral prompt only works when it accidentally introduces a reasoning scaffold that the model can follow. To see why this matters, consider a weak example like give me the best business advice and think step by step, which sounds intentional but actually leaves everything undefined. The role is unclear, the criteria for best are missing, and the steps themselves are unspecified. So the model fills in those gaps with generic patterns it has seen before, which is why the output often feels polished but shallow. Now compare that to a transformed version where we say something like act as a senior business strategist, evaluate 3 possible approaches, based on risk, scalability, and time to result, explain the trade-offs of each, then recommend one. And notice what changed. We didn't ask the model to be smarter, we told it how to think. This distinction is critical because AI does not reason like a human by default. It predicts text based on probability. And when you define a reasoning path, you narrow that probability space in a way that produces more coherent and useful results. This is why the viral prompt fails so often when people apply it to creative writing, coding, or planning tasks without modification, because they're copying the surface-level wording instead of the underlying logic. Let's bring this together with a slightly more complex live example so you can see the difference clearly. Imagine you want help designing a learning plan for prompt engineering. A typical viral style prompt would say, create a detailed learning plan and think step by step, which often produces a generic checklist, but a controlled version would specify the learner's background, define the outcome, constrain the time frame, request justification for each step, and ask for sequencing logic. And suddenly, the output feels intentional, coherent, and tailored. The key insight here is that viral prompts are not cheat codes. They are signals pointing toward better prompt design. And once you understand that, you stop chasing trends and start building systems. The reason this matters long-term is that trends change, wording changes, and platforms change. But the underlying mechanics of how language models respond to structure remain consistent. So, if your prompting strategy depends on copying yesterday's viral sentence, you'll always be one step behind. Whereas if you understand why that sentence worked, you can recreate the effect anytime. Your practical next step is deliberately simple. Take the last viral prompt you copied, remove the vague phrases like think deeply or reason carefully, and replace them with explicit instructions about role evaluation criteria and output structure, and you'll notice that the AI suddenly feels more predictable and controllable. In the next video, we'll go even deeper and show how to chain these structured reasoning prompts across multiple turns without the model drifting or contradicting itself, which is where most advanced users still struggle. So if this helped you see past the hype, like the video, subscribe for the continuation of this framework, and comment with the viral prompt we have been using so we can break it down properly.